We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Are we in?
Yep.
You already did the camera thing and the clapping and the...
Everything.
All right, welcome
clapped.
back
Did it
to...
all.
Welcome back to
You
Lions
did the
Den.
3-4 things.
You did all
So
the
he did
things.
everything.
You did all the things.
So many things.
We are here in the Lions Den. We had a little bit of technical difficulties today, some wire issues.
Everything will go in a goddamn pool if it keeps up, but
But
Including me.
thanks for
it's not your fault.
you first.
Just
Thanks for
raggedy
sticking around.
Okay.
Go.
You lost your place.
I'm out of it now.
All right.
Continue
Okay. You got it?
to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Okay, give us a 5-star rating, a glowing review, a cool review, a fun review, whatever kind of review, and we'll definitely have Will power through that here on the podcast. And please continue to subscribe on YouTube on both of our channels, the full episode channels. That's the Lions Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings, and we also have the Lions Den clip channel. And as always, patreon.com/the Lions Den pod.
Rawr.
Wow. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did everything right.
You killed it.
Man, that was a good one too.
Yeah, you murdered it.
And I
know.
second guessed it.
Why?
You second guessed it because
I'm
you just
insecure,
you're a
okay?
perfectionist.
Hey,
I'm a human being. I'm an insecure. I'm a fragile person.
Fragile being.
you guys are great.
I thought you were
Give
gonna
me
say bitch.
Fragile bitch.
You guys want to hear a review?
Yo,
Yeah.
you're my favorite fragile bitch. Go ahead.
Do I have to?
Read away a review.
I don't think we read this one yet, but this is a great review from IMGT.
IMGT.
Yep. This podcast definitely slaps. Is the subject line.
Nice.
Oh, so it's a newer.
Yeah, new. We got some new good ones.
Oh,
finally. Very funny. You guys. Just hearing that's so weird on the audio. Like, what is that? What's happening?
Brent doesn't have any sound.
You know what's the saddest part is when you guys left. I spent like a good 25 minutes going. Fucking come on.
Oh, you
man.
gotta loosen. You gotta tighten your wrist. So your wrist loose won't like.
Oh, I got it a little bit. I got like a finger.
Look, wrist tight doesn't go anywhere. Just fingers.
This doesn't.
I got it a little bit.
Man, my eye itches now. I mean, my eye itch.
My shoulders hurt somehow.
You guys both hurt yourself. Oh, this is what IMGT said.
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very funny. You guys have got me hooked like you know what. Great job, Brent, Jason, and Will.
Hooked to like me, know what?
I don't know what that means.
You got me hooked like you know what.
You guys have got me hooked like you know what.
I wish I knew what.
But what? But
Like
what?
a fish?
GT, what we got?
Hooked like a fish?
I don't know.
Hook like you guys know what.
What? Yeah, what?
You guys know what. You know what I also
Hooked
realized?
like a white guy on meth? I don't.
Review is a very hard word to say in foreign accents without sounding exactly the
Review.
same way. Review. Review. Review.
What makes you want to do it in a foreign accent?
Well, because I was thinking of making it foreign when he was saying it.
review.
Review. But review itself already sounds foreign.
Revier.
Review.
Also, if you say a word,
It's alright. It's a fucking review.
There you go. Oh. Yee.
But the flow of it's the same. You know what I
nice.
mean?
get to the bunker.
Oh.
Because
Ew.
of that.
Ew. 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 Ew.
Oh.
What is that from?
Oh, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
I was eating cookies and bullshit yesterday.
Yeah, well, someone
I
sent
just
us,
had
someone
to-
sent us a box of peanut butter M&Ms.
I just
Shout
had
them out.
I just had 2 packs of it.
Yeah, man, I gotta
It's
go
the
back
small
to work.
packs, and
Yeah.
listen. 2 of the small packs is nothing compared to that party share size thing that I always fucking.
I watched him eat them. He does do it like that.
Yeah, he rips it. Just,
Yep.
like you don't even enjoy it.
I don't
just,
touch
you
it
don't
with
even
my
chew it. It
hands.
just goes in your just.
I'm a cylinder. It goes in and then out.
Are you like a snake and you save a few behind your mouth or something? And then later
Those
in the day,
hamsters, like the hamsters that have them in the pouch here.
Yes.
is that what that
Do
is?
snakes do that?
Chipmunk cheeks or hamster
That
cheeks?
I understand.
I don't
Snakes,
know
I don't.
what snakes-
Snakes probably don't do that.
Yeah.
They
I
take-
just
That was
I
a
don't
real
know why
Brett
sometimes.
fact, huh?
They do. What is it? They digest like full,
Oh yeah. Yes.
fully intact animals and shit.
Sam, yeah.
All right, what are we even fucking talking about, you guys?
Well, I don't know, man. We're a little. People enjoy our repertoire.
Repertoire.
Well,
I'm just really in a foreign mood today.
Will had a show last night.
Do you want to talk about that first? Or do you want to talk about the earthquake first?
Oh shit, we had an earthquake last night.
Another one over here at California.
Huge, 4.6. It was only 4.6. When it first happened, they said it was 4.8.
Yeah.
Epicenter was
Pasadena, I think.
Pasadena, and then some people were saying South El Monte, which is like southeast of LA.
SEM.
Yeah, South El Monte, and it was
Tamani.
See, it was late. It was what 11 something when it happened.
Yeah,
You know what our
yeah.
producer has? Computer.
Oh,
Actually, no, it was about 11:30.
11:30
I
at
looked it
night.
up.
I'm gonna say 11:58.
I was in bed because no comedy, and my doggies sleep up on the bed. And when the bed
dog
started
is cute.
shaking, one of the things that happens is when the dogs like scratch or something, the whole bed shakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know when they go,
Yeah, when they're doing the thumper shit.
look at
Oh yeah.
11:38.
11:38
Nice.
p.m. So the bed starts shaking. I think Jack is going after an itch, and then the whole house just starts going. And immediately what happens in that situation at my house is Elaine from 3 rooms away will just start yelling my name. So not only is my house shaking, and it made a weird like a crazy
Yeah.
noise.
Boom.
Jason, I'm like, it's gonna be okay. Stand in the doorway, jump in the bathtub, whatever you're supposed to do in an earthquake.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
I think bathtub's a
That's what they used to teach
bathtub's
us.
a tornado. I think you get in the bathtub during a
Do
tornado.
ya?
Yeah, because it's the toughest, strongest part of the house. It won't go. I don't know. I grew up in earthquake.
Yeah, that's true.
What do they have where you're from? Did they have tornadoes?
Blizzards. You can have a hurricane, tornadoes. Yeah.
Hurricane. We must be equal.
Yeah, guys.
Hurricanes for
No,
sure.
no genders for.
How's the
for-
balls there,
I
guy?
just pinched my fucking testicles so bad.
Ooh, owie, owie, owie. Pants are shrinking? Are your pants shrinking? My favorite thing is when people are gaining weight, they blame it on the.
I'm all right.
They blame it on the.
First off, I'm
clothes
actually
shrinking.
down from what I was in the
I'm
beginning.
not
of
talking about you,
quarantine.
but have you noticed people go like, "God, I can't wear those pants anymore. They shrunk."
Oh yeah.
I want to
yeah.
be like, "The pants shrunk, huh?" Okay, ever
They
expanding
start hugging.
man.
They start hugging things.
But yeah,
Shirts.
the house starts shaking. I have to go comfort Elaine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And she just stands there and goes, like, I don't know what she thinks is gonna happen. And when she gets scared, she gets a headache. So the first thing we do is she calls her mom. I call my mom because they're both home alone. It was fine. But
like when
scared the
she
shit out
calls
of
your
me.
name though, you said on the phone like, what does she think I can do?
I don't know what she thinks. Jason, yeah, that's still my name. I don't know what.
It's not Thor.
I can't stop. I can't stop the earth from shaking. Sorry, honey.
Hold on. Oh, you see Jack going nibbled up.
And everything just drops.
All right, and then it's like, you know how in all those movies too, that it takes something out of the person who did it, like 11 and fucking Stranger Things. You just have like an ear bleed. You're like, oh, I don't know how many more of those I have left, honey. You did it again, honey. I know. Now let me watch Blacklist.
I was actually watching Black Monday,
Oh,
But-
nice.
but
bet you.
I thought what the funniest fight would be. You know, she's Jason, and I go, why do you keep calling my name? I can't stop the earthquake.
Yeah.
And then she says, my mom always said you were useless. You were good for nothing.
While it's still rumbling too. What?
I can't. There's nothing I can do.
Get out of that room. Just get in here. Don't you throw shit at me. It's falling. I'm not doing it. Oh, blame the fucking earth.
Dude, when it stopped, I get
Who
so.
put up the shoe shelf?
When it stops, I get happy because I'm like, when it's
You're
happening,
scared.
you're like, how long is this gonna? How long? Why? Because and you just want it to stop.
No,
You know that feeling like, oh,
Yeah.
no, why? You know?
Why?
While your wife is going, Jason, that has no idea you're going, why?
Shut up, bitch, shut up!
Oh, that's hilarious.
But then I was thinking, I'd rather have that over a tornado any day. And people that live in like tornado states, they're the opposite. They're like, I'd rather have a fucking tornado than an earthquake. And then blizzard.
Or earthquake instead of tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, they'd rather have a tornado than an earthquake.
Oh.
People that aren't from California.
Oh, okay. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Like
yeah,
when-
earthquake kind of fucked me up. I'd rather have a hurricane. Well, I don't want any of it.
Right.
But something with an earthquake, I just don't know
I
if
think
it's the
people
beginning.
think.
Yeah.
I think people think that the ground is going to open and your house is going to fall
Yeah,
into the ground.
that
like-
is a fear.
We're just waiting for the big one.
Yeah.
Just going
and
to California,
always have
yeah.
been, by the way.
Forever.
Since I was a
Yeah,
kid.
me too.
Big one's coming.
Always.
Big one's coming.
So you're trained to be like, is this it?
And guess what? The big ones have happened. The Whittier Narrows earthquake of 1987, which was the epicenter, was pretty much where this one last night was big, and like it killed people, and
Yeah.
structures fell. No structures were damaged in this one. I think one of our pictures in the lines didn't fell down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one
very
went down
tragic.
when I came out
Very
this morning.
tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to call
It's like
in.
$87,000 in
Yeah,
damage.
we had to call Serve Pro to come in and clean up. You know those commercials? Like it never happened. But yeah, it was
for
maybe that was not. It was okay. It
Yeah.
shook. It made a really scary noise.
It definitely can but it can definitely jolt your
Yeah.
sleep schedule.
But what you guys don't know is I had drama 2 nights in a row at my house. I don't think I told you guys the night before. There was a helicopter circling my house, spotlights in our backyards, right?
Huh.
And you know, it's not that neighborhood usually.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
not.
just some shit going on. And there were squad cars on my street, helicopter going overhead for a while. Dogs were barking in the backyard. So I went out front and neighbor Dave came out front. And he first of all, he came out knowing everything that was happening. Oh, what happened is the guy living behind you 2 houses down, he pulled a gun on his neighbor. The neighbor called the cops. Or basically somebody on this next street over from me pulled a gun on his neighbor. So that guy called the cops. The cops came and they were trying to get him out of the house and he wouldn't come out of the house.
Oh, wow.
My neighbor knew all of this as it was happening. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a minute. And now I know everything because I know. But here, the cops, they were trying to get him out of the house. The helicopter was circling, spotlight in our yard, moving, and it kept moving back and forth from one street to the next, one street to the next. And there were cops on my street making sure he didn't come out of the back, sneak out the back kind of a thing, over the backyard walls.
Well, do they know Detective Jason lives nearby?
Yeah, they should because
gonna say, like,
that was a phone call that would have been very helpful to their mission.
And he just
That's what
got
I
his
call it.
long leather jacket.
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
You just got that in the mail.
Just got
down
it.
to his boots.
Yep. Had my
Wears it
magnifying
at night.
glass. Had my notebook. Had my
Collars
fingerprint.
up to here.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's take a bite out of crime.
That's the
But
Scruff McGruff.
yeah,
Isn't it?
Scruff McGruff. Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
Help bad. Take
Scruff
a bite out
McGruff,
of crime.
Chicago, Illinois, 60602.
What is
something
that?
like that.
What was that commercial for?
I think drugs.
Something. Yeah.
A lot of drug
Dare.
stuff.
I don't know.
Dare,
what the fuck it's
probably.
for.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So the helicopter leaves. They get the son out of the house. So then the helicopter, what they decide to do is the helicopter leaves as if they're done. So then they got the dad. The dad came out of the garage. The dad was the one that pulled the gun. He came out of the garage once the helicopter left, and then they got him into custody. And I was like, oh, wow. And then he told me all that. And it wasn't until the next morning that I went, how the fuck did Dave know all of that
Yeah.
was happening? It's an app you can get, a police scanner app.
Oh.
It's an
A
app
police
called-
scanner app?
Yeah, it's called Scanner Radio, and you can plug in the codes for different police.
Oh, wow.
And he was listening to it in real time as it was
dope.
as
Yeah,
it was
I didn't
happening.
know that
yeah.
was a thing. I know there's that app, like, especially with all the riots and stuff and everything going on with the pandemic. They had that app,
The neighborhood one,
something like
Oh,
that, where
like
you
next
could.
door?
next door.
Is
That's
that what it
it's
is?
called.
think
Where you
so.
could see what is that? You
like-
could like see somebody robbing a car or something.
No, that's like where the moms are like, oh, there's someone suspicious
Yeah.
in our neighborhood.
See,
Oh, really?
yes.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
Jesus.
The concept is great.
Yeah,
The
oh,
next
yeah.
door. The concept, but now I have to see every single bored out of their fucking mind person at home.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys smell that?
Yeah, that's like what it's turned into.
Oh,
Hey,
I wonder
is
if I'm
it
on.
weird, but are the jets flying lower today? Does anybody know what's
Yeah.
going? It's always that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
Cat in a yard. Cat in somebody's
Yeah.
yard.
I
Yeah.
smell natural gas. Does anybody else smell
Yeah.
natural gas?
We had
It's
one of
like,
those things. Yeah, a girl in my building walked by and she was like, yeah, someone on next door said a dumpster was on fire, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't ours.
call the fire department instead of posting it on next door.
Yeah.
Somebody on my
Oh,
next
get
door
this
app
app and
went.
just say things.
This girl goes, it was a girl, goes, does anybody else smell natural gas? This guy literally commented, call the gas company.
Man, I would look at that. I wonder if I'm on it. Like if they're just like that weird guy is outside his place again, yelling at a tree.
His robe's open and his penis is popping out.
His penis is out. It's soft. It's weird. I don't think he know. Oh no, he's looking now. He notices. He ran in. Oh, he tripped on the stairs. He's running inside. Now he's kicking his
It's all of a
mailbox.
sudden become the most entertaining
Yeah.
app. Holy shit, this guy's a fucking freak. Look at people all across the country now are following your story.
He's eating Sour Patch Kids again. We could see him in the yard. Is that a squirrel or a giant dog? No, that's a squirrel. We could tell. He's feeding the squirrel.
Doesn't have a tail.
And then they call him, oh, Porky Pig is back.
hurt my feelings. I don't know
That
why.
was really
that
rough.
was
You should have
With the
said
long
that.
shirt, with
You
the
should
long
have said
shirt.
Donald.
long shirt. Oh,
With the nightie.
okay.
You should have
Okay,
said
but you
Donald.
know
That's
I'm
what I meant.
sensitive
That's what I
right
meant.
now.
I'm sorry.
So
Pants
Porky
are already
Pig-
It was more of an
tighter.
outfit. It was an outfit thing, not a.
His balls are
not-
getting pinched.
My balls are pinched
He's wearing a
into
Manscaped
one ball.
t-shirt.
Look, I'm sorry.
I got two balls behind each other, like one's afraid to go to war and the other one has to lead. It's like a haunted house, like a brother and a fucking date. Are you sure it's safe? You know, I got you, babe. That's what my nuts are doing right now. They're walking through a haunted house.
Oh my god!
But I can't move right now because they're stuck and they're cinched. And you got to bring a Porky
Stuck and
goddamn
they're
pig.
cinched.
Jesus.
Yikes!
Ow.
There was a natural gas smell in my neighborhood.
That
last
was
week.
true. Did you ever figure out what that was?
Yep. It smelled like natural gas. It was this other thing called something that I'm not going to try to say. There was a chemical explosion or a chemical spill
Zimapasho.
in Compton,
Oh, I heard about
Oh.
that.
all the
Yeah.
way in Compton,
Yeah.
and the smell came all the way down to Lakewood, and it smelled like natural gas. And I'm like, some guy on the app also goes, light a match.
Jesus.
What a
I
dick.
like.
Is that how
There's
you?
trolls on every app.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Well, that was my fear because when you kept saying that, I'm like, what if somebody just lights a cigarette outside and all of a sudden it's.
I go have a cigar. I'm done.
Yeah. Right.
The Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Will. Or I show up singed on the Human Torch.
It's a Human
Man, I want to
Torch.
be a superhero.
Just picture you like fucking T2 when she's at the playground and they do that flash to that nuclear bomb.
Oh yes,
Sarah Connor, when she's on the.
Salicano.
And her whole body gets completely flames.
Oof.
You got to do a cut to a picture with that one. But if you haven't seen it, watch it. But just
he won't do that. So good.
some guy just incinerated in our yard.
Can I tell you he's not going to do it, Brent?
Oh yeah, it's all good. He's cool now.
I'll show you.
I hope so.
I'll fucking show.
I'll tell you
put it
this.
over
I
your
did
fa-
like
I'll
what
put it
you
over
did
your
with the
face.
thing zooming back.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell
yeah,
you,
dude.
I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this. My Regis filming. Rest in peace. Earthquake for me was a little different. I took an edible before I ate.
This is what I was going to ask. 'Cause
It's already good.
You were talked about how your earthquake would happen at the worst times.
It always does.
Yeah.
And so I took an edible because I was like, no one's here. I'm going to eat and have an edible and eat, which is always better. And I'm going to watch the basketball game. And then I'm already exhausted because of the trough of food that I put in my body. And I also was like, I'm not going to fucking drink or anything tonight. There's no reason for me to be up. It's not like we can go to stand up. And it kind of sucks being up on a fucking Friday when there's nothing to do. I'm a night owl.
Lonely
So I
as
bought
shit.
the Z-Quil stuff, because I don't have Ambien or anything.
You know what ZQL is, Will?
I don't.
NyQuil is it's NyQuil without the medicine for the sick.
Oh.
It's just
Just
the
to
part that
sleep.
makes you go to sleep.
That's great. So just drugs. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like, to me, it's like,
a tranquilizer?
I'm always scared to like take a Xanax or anything like, it makes no sense with my past, but yeah, this
it
stuff.
is.
So I take the liquid form, and I
at
popped
how-
a good amount of it, but the edible is like kicking out as well, so that's fine. So I take that, and I'm asleep on the couch. I sleep on the couch a lot. So I'm on the couch, and I'm asleep, and then it's what you said. I just wake up like I did the last time we had an earthquake. Boom, and then it's just, and I wake up and like your heart goes into your mouth and goes, "What's going on?" And so I had one of those moments, and usually that would keep me up, and the heart would race, and then I'm like, is it gonna happen again? But I was so zonked out of my fucking mind from this.
So hilarious about him scared.
Yeah, so zonked out on the Z-Quil that when I woke up and went, boom, and my eyes are just not opening. It's just,
And if I was here spending the night, Jason,
Jason, he's over there like, oh no,
what is this happening?
no, and I just literally went, and then I could hear my wine glasses going ting, ding, 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 because they always bounce into each other, like I'm on a train. And I literally went and I saw South Park was on the TV because I left the TV on. So I go, and then I look at the TV for like 2 seconds, and I'm stoned and on Z-Quil. And then Cartman says something that gets me, and he opens his mouth, and I go,
Out.
and then I was just out, and I wake up to all these messages. Jay was so nice. He writes a group of our friends that's going, "You guys good?"
Yeah.
And then like somebody else is writing, "You good?" My mom's emailing, "There was an earthquake, I think." All this stuff, and I'm just,
I just love that you make yourself look like a fucking monster too.
in my Porky Pig outfit, I guess, because I just had the long tee on. Just no underwear, which is a risk because a spider bit near my penis on my birthday. So I really gotta stop trusting my house because these spiders are going. His cock's out again. Let's get. But you can't get closer. Oh. I always think I'm crossing over or something like.
Sounds like it.
So, but I went right to bed. Maybe snuck an M&M and just went right back to bed.
Snuck an M&M.
Dude, we got that. The world needs to open because I'm becoming a fucking meme.
God damn, that shit is hilarious.
I mean, I swear to God, the way I was last night, I could have felt the earthquake, ting ting, with the glasses went, and then a wild fucking black cat with red eyes could have went, meow, and I would have went,
I love the.
Comedian actor Brent Morin mauled by 3 possums in his apartment during an earthquake. He's in critical condition with a loss of a penis and an asshole. And multiple spider bites on his neck, cock,
Oh my god.
and his grundle.
This is hurting my neck. Grundle. Yeah, grundle.
When asked
That's
about
such
the
a good
incident,
word.
he said, I thought I was dreamum. We didn't misspell it. That's all he kept saying. I've been dreamums. Do you know my dad was another thing he kept saying to nurses. My dad's cool. Do you know my dad? Repeated in every hallway.
Holy shit.
So that was my earthquake.
You said that we went. The thing is, you said you went to bed early because we don't have stand up. But guess who has stand up?
Oh, yeah. Will had stand up. He wasn't even here.
Had a hometown hero show.
A hometown hero.
He returned.
He returned home.
Prodigal son returned to San Diego.
San Diego.
And headlined.
They let me. They
And you
they
did
took
what?
that risk.
You did a half an hour.
A half hour
What was
comedy.
the setup? How was it set
Yeah.
up?
It was at a brewery, and I've done the show
A brewery.
Brewery.
So I thought I was gonna pass out with Brent. They moved everything outside. There's probably, I don't know, however many people there, and they just had everyone spaced out, and it was just all outside and good sound system. And
Was
it worked.
Josh Nelson
Great.
on the show?
No, but he would be normally.
So let me ask you
Yeah.
this, though. So when you get there, because I'm curious, because for people that want to know, Jay and I are, he's already got shows booked. I'm
I had
looking to
one
book
booked
shows.
in Long Beach that just got canceled this morning. But I got another one in Long Beach on the 25th. And I think, if I'm correct, that Will's on it too.
Oh, really?
Doing it together.
Well,
No,
we're
no.
eager
I
to
don't
get back
I don't
out.
do duets. I do not
I
do
didn't
duets.
know duets.
Okay. You're going to have
But
to go on before me, obviously.
we're about to
yeah.
do a show, so
Yeah,
I'm curious
obviously.
to know.
It-
Like, what
yeah.
what's
Yeah, what
the
was it? You
setup
brought
when
your own
get
mic?
Brought my own mic.
Good move.
Did that.
Okay.
And
a
then,
good idea.
Yeah, it was pretty. They were sanitizing the host was sanitizing the mic fucking stand in between
was
other
jerking
people.
it off?
He was jerking it
Yeah,
off.
I wanted
not-
him to keep trying
Yeah.
to
The
find
fucking the fucking host
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's a weird nightmare, huh? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, just pointy head. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hello. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh.
Isn't that from the Fantasia Disney
I think that's the
cartoon?
Fantasia theme.
That's exactly what it was like. Weirdly.
All the squirrels, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, Puffin, Puffin. What? Oh, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh.
Sorry, Will.
Anyway, go ahead.
Back to it.
So they were
Was there a
jerking
good
off a mic
audience?
stand.
Was there good? They were jerking the mic stand off, keeping it clean.
It's so weird. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
It's gonna be one of those podcasts.
It is. It's a weird one for sure.
Crying. What'd you ask? What?
How
No,
was it, how was the audience? Was
yeah.
it?
They were good.
Okay, I was
They were-
asking you a
yeah.
situation. You brought your own mic.
Brought
They
my
jerked
mic.
the stand.
Jerked off.
Jerked the stand.
Jerked off. Did like 2 minutes and left.
Are they wearing masks in the audience?
Most people, but not everybody. They could have been safer. Like the people. I stayed away from a lot of people. I was like, okay.
Now, see, the thing is with me, I feel like once, like, because you're gonna do the show that I'm gonna do, if it still
If it
happens.
happens, yeah.
Once I'm done, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do any meet and greet or
Hang around and
commiserating.
socialize.
Is it commiserating?
Commiserating.
Vickering.
Vickering, commiserating.
Yeah. And it's weird to, you do stand up a lot. I'm even at that point where I don't really get nervous as much for shows, but it's crazy like having that feeling again.
I'm
Like,
gonna be nervous
I was
as
like,
shit.
and also doing that long of a set, it had been so long, so I was just like,
When's the last time you did
pacing
stand up
around.
before that?
Oh, like a month ago at that outdoor
See,
show. But
this-
that was such a quick set that it was like so. It was
Easy.
just easy. But this was like, oh fuck, like, and it was kind of like a bombable show.
Because
Like
you're doing a 30-minute set.
Yeah, and it was like it'd been so long, and like it's not the best show. The people aren't like oh yeah, they're kind of like, okay.
Okay, let's
So
see
I
what
was
they're
definitely
gonna...
like pacing around. Like,
That's what I was going
kinda
to ask too.
nervous.
Was there an attitude of the audience was like, all right, let's see how they're going to make this work?
Not really. There was one guy, old guy, that was kind of grumbling the whole time, but actually.
Yeah, but we do
ignored
that.
him.
We grumble.
Yeah.
Those are my peeps.
You're not old.
You know what grumbling is? It's when you just go grumble, grumble, grumble,
That's
grumble.
basically what he was doing my entire show.
Really? What was he? I wonder why he was there. Was he drunk?
Just probably.
It's San Diego, of course he was.
It was at a brewery.
It was at a bar.
It was a brewery.
Yeah.
So,
And
but where
how-
are you waiting to go up?
It's basically almost in like a parking lot in a way.
Okay.
So just in the back, and I was just fucking pacing around. Like,
Yeah,
just
I'm going
waiting,
to definitely be in my car.
Are you wearing a mask before you go up?
If I'm near anybody, yeah.
Huh,
But
okay.
I was by myself, just walking around, getting my head together. So then I had a mask off. And yeah, and then I even brought Clorox wipes in my car, so when I was done, I can kind of wipe my phone down, wipe like
You have Clorox
all that
wipes?
shit. Yeah, I got them at your market.
Those are hard to fucking
Nice.
find.
Shout out to Roy.
Yeah.
Whoa, I forgot what I was going to ask you. Shit.
Pacing around before, nervous,
Yeah.
mic,
It's like
Clorox.
imagine if like Anderson
Oh.
Cooper did this on 60 Minutes.
That's what I was going to
Fuck,
ask you.
Forgot.
So you're on the you're pretty much on the show that I'm going to be on.
Yes, apparently.
By the way, they did ask me if it was okay, and I said it was okay.
Thank you
yeah.
so much, I guess.
Yeah.
But
No,
do you know
I guess.
anything about the venue or anything?
I know nothing. They just texted me today.
Is it outdoors?
Has to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has to be, right? We're not allowed indoors
I
in,
think it's
in
an-
California.
The
I
one
almost-
that one that got canceled, Ian Bagg.
Yeah.
Our buddy
great
Ian
comic,
Bagg.
great boy.
It was
Boy.
Ian Bagg.
Great boy.
Sorry.
Great guy.
Guy.
Ian Bagg
Great
emceeing.
boy.
Dominique, middle, me at the end. It was just 3 comics. It was outdoors.
Yeah.
And the city said no.
Do you think
city's
that's because it's a popular place and he's like an established
Maybe.
comic and stuff,
Maybe.
so it was out there more?
Yeah, and this one I'm doing now, the guy's like, we're keeping the location on the DL. And then I'm like, do I want to do an illegal show?
But then I think we said that they're all illegal. The Ian Bagg one's probably illegal too.
Okay.
Are they all illegal?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because my
Probably.
I
concern is
mean,
that
we're not the ones in trouble.
if the,
Exactly.
They
if the
are.
venue shut it down, I'm like, okay. But Ian was like, LBC shut it down.
Because it's not. These aren't.
And
venues.
guess what? The thing is there's so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being JDOGG.
You didn't get it till the,
No, I did.
the end,
No,
did
I
you?
was like, where? Yeah, that was.
I got it right away.
That was
I
cool.
started going.
I did.
like
I
this.
got it. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Back to the Tesco joke. That reminded me of a Bobby Lee bit. Remember when he said his penis looks like it's posing on his phone?
I don't remember that. I don't even remember Friends bits that I used to like.
Oh man, I don't even remember my friends.
We're gonna
I
get
used to
back
like.
out there though. Is the point? We're gonna
Yeah.
get back out there.
So,
good.
but is it fun though? Did you
Oh, it was so fun.
The best part was the drive, obviously.
Jesus fuck. 4 hours to get there, 2 hours back.
That's why I don't know why you just move back there.
yeah, move
No, I
back
don't
to
go
San
enough.
Diego.
I don't
Move
want to.
back,
I'm not
dude.
from there. I don't like it that much. It's fine. But yeah. it
Your
was-
reason of going out
that
there
was-
in the past was just because you get more time.
Oh my god, yeah, I get so much stage time. Dude, like I've done 5 sets a night there one time.
Hometown
Oh.
hero shit, dude. They
Yeah,
take care of their own
That's
down
true.
there.
I
Hometown
put work
hero.
into that scene, so I'd like to go back there, and I get to headline there too.
That's cool.
Which is
I get
weird
that.
because you're
It's like,
you're
yeah,
not a headliner.
Smooth bully.
yeah. They asked me for my credits. I'm like, I don't know.
Lion's
Whatever.
Den.
Lion's
hopefully.
Den.
Gives
They're
them
like,
a credit
what's,
card.
yeah.
Can you give your credits?
Yeah,
Yeah, here you
Chase,
go.
Visa.
Sapphire.
What the fuck do you need that for, though? Out of curiosity, you can have it, but I just want to know.
Is this how comedy works? Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Shun,
That's
shun. Like,
cool.
It's old school.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm excited, man. I got to do
Yeah,
a
it felt
fucking
great.
show, but every time I've been asked, like recently, just because I kind of put it out there that I'm more interested in doing them now, since all our friends are doing it, and also, dude, I'm dying without it. Obviously, I just did a
So,
fucking
I'm
9-minute bit
looking at
about an
the info
earthquake.
for the show, Wilbur.
Oh,
I'm
are
dying
you?
to do
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Must bring mask to be seated.
Where are you?
It says that on the flyer, but in quotes.
Well, they're probably saying that to try to be as legal as possible.
To sit,
But are
and then
they
you can
like,
take
hey,
it off?
you can wear a mask? I want them to.
Yeah.
But you don't have. You're not going to be near them. Though.
Don't breathe on me.
You're not going to be. They won't.
Called
sit,
the good
you know.
old days. Headliner Jason Collings, obviously.
Ooh wee. Ooh, fucking
Seen
wee.
on the Lions Den podcast.
Oh,
Ooh
wait.
wee. Ooh wee.
All right, yeah, it says here outdoor, social distance, stand-up comedy show.
And you're not going to be near anybody. That's the thing. Of the few that I've done, you're not like the people aren't fucking here.
This is the thing that sucks so much about all of it. The fact that I have to fucking worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I just want to do stand-up. 'cause I
Stand-up's
want
hard
to-
enough.
job.
Stand-up's hard enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to do the fucking show.
I know.
And I
For
want them to
stand-up-
laugh. I don't want them to laugh behind their fucking Bane masks,
Yeah.
you know, too. But also, if they're like,
Right.
Yeah.
And Will said it. Hard up stand-up is hard enough.
yeah,
It
it really
That's
is.
why
And it will be
that-
now, especially.
That's
It's the first time in how many years? Like
7
over
months.
a decade that we've. This is the longest I've gone since I ever started.
everybody,
Oh, this is
yeah.
the longest I've
Oh,
yeah. In 14 years. This 7 months, dude. It's been 7 months since I went
Fucking crazy.
Fucking fire. Standing ovation. Fire. Standing ovation. It's been 7 months since that happened. It's been 7 months since it was jazz. 10,000 people. Jazz.
I mean, that's a real thing that actually.
Yeah, man. Longest I ever went without doing stand up in 13 years or 14 was 2 weeks.
That's probably because you were working.
Yeah, because I was doing that movie.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out. But that was the longest I ever went. And I remember going back to the store and bombing because I was so out of sync. And
Our stories
so
are
what's
so
7 months going to be?
It's
bombing?
yeah.
Our stories are so different.
Oh, come on.
So I went 2 months one time. I still owned a business.
Mm-hmm.
It was stand up and running the business and raising a family was everything was getting kind of fucked up. So I thought, you know what? I got to give up my all to this family and my business. So I stopped doing stand up for 2 months, and that's when I realized that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, because I was making money. I was home every night for dinner, but I was the most unhappy. So then I go back. First show was I did a show at the Improv in Brea, California.
Mm-hmm.
Standing ovation.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Hey.
definitely opposite stories.
Standing. Then the very next night, my second show, The Parlor. Jay Davis used to run the show at The Parlor. Standing ovation.
It doesn't make you likable.
Then,
Especially
Then-
saying it that way.
Yeah.
you mean like this?
Well, quieter isn't.
Then, the next, no shit, the next at least 10 shows, fucking horrible.
Oh, really?
It was like the adrenaline. I'm back. I'm fucking on fire. And then I was like,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
dog shit
Oh,
sets for
fuck.
like the next
Yeah.
fucking
That's
10
fucking
shows.
crazy.
Yeah.
How you like
Stand up keeps you humble, man.
Always.
It's like it's
Yeah.
the one art form that could really keep you
Yep.
really humble when it comes to live performance.
That's
yeah.
a good place to segue to what I want to talk about. What were you going to say?
Oh, just a quick thing about how stand-up's hard enough. That's why, like,
Yep.
I've said no to the car shows because I'm like, it's hard enough just when people are there with their faces.
Oh,
Yeah, the car ones. Yeah.
I don't want to be honked at.
No, blinking their lights and shit.
So humble, stand-ups,
Uh-huh.
and
I like this. Making a segue. I
yep.
like this.
Chris Rock. Chris Rock was in the news. He reveals he was recently diagnosed with nonverbal learning disorder. That's an actual disorder. It's NVLD.
What is that?
Basically, okay, the best way to explain it is like, oh God, it's so hard to explain. Here, he can understand the words that you're saying,
Okay.
but it has to be very obvious. In other words, he doesn't pick up subtle details in the conversation, like physical stuff like that. Like he understands. Basically, frequently understanding things in their most literal meaning. Like he understands things in their most literal
Like,
meaning.
hey, I don't like you.
Right, which he says helps with comedy, and of course helps by writing and stuff like that. But it's not good. He said it's not good for one-on-one relationships. Basically, he said he thought people were getting upset at him about things. And he was chalking it up to being famous. He's like, oh, they just want me to be who they think I am. But apparently he's not getting like nonverbal cues. You know, in a conversation, you get nonverbal cues. Like
Yeah.
a gesture, he doesn't.
Yeah, like that's
He doesn't get to recognize those.
Or like,
Pretty interesting. And he says here, he goes, yeah, here we go. He says, I'd always chalk it up to being famous. Anytime someone would respond to me in a negative way, I'd think, whatever, they're responding to something that has to do with who they think I am. He goes, now I'm realizing it was me. A lot of it was me.
huh?
But basically, he's doing like 7 hours of therapy a week now
Oh my God,
to figure this out.
Wow.
It's pretty trippy. This I'm gonna
that's
look
such a
up.
thing I never heard of
Look
in my
up
life.
NVLD, nonverbal learning disorder. This is what he's.
Sequels up.
Yes.
His equals on the screen.
NVLD, non-verning, you know.
Sound it out.
Sound it out. Every time you say it, I want you to turn the page. Sound it out.
What are the signs of NLD? Great vocabulary and verbal expression.
It's a sign of it.
Yeah, excellent memory skills.
Uh-oh.
Sound like a positive.
And no. What is it?
Trouble understanding reading. I like how they said understanding in like italics, like
See, he says-
understanding.
See, that's weird because he says in these interviews that he doesn't pick up on like nonverbal shit.
Physically awkward, poor coordination,
Weird.
messy and laborious handwriting. It's kind of
Laborious, you know.
messy handwriting, and that's just like. What? I mean, these are a lot of fear of new situations. It sounds like just like trouble.
Right.
It almost sounds like mild autism or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Trouble
It
adjusting
does.
to changes, anxiety, depression. I mean, this is a lot of shit. Jesus. Difficulty with math. I mean, yeah, math's just hard anyways.
There's a lot of shit in there that I have.
I was gonna say. Plenty of
This is why I hate the internet,
Here we
because
go.
you start reading things and you go,
Right.
do I have
yeah,
AIDS?
like,
and the thing is, the fact
I
that
don't like
he's
new situations.
I was thinking that when I was reading this, because the fact that he said it was great for my stand-up and great for writing, I'm like, is that us? You
Yeah,
know?
I know. I start thinking like, but part of stand up to me is being the ability to read people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
He
Read a room.
says,
Yeah.
the 55-year-old actor revealed that he, after a 9-hour series of cognitive tests this year, was diagnosed with nonverbal learning disorder, NVLD. Rock said the condition means he has challenges interpreting nonverbal signs in social situations.
Nonverbal signs. So if I did something like this to Will, like Will, ask me, what did I have for dinner?
Hey, what did you have for dinner last night?
Steak and potatoes. Like, is that what it is?
Maybe.
And then
And
he
like, I don't
doesn't.
pick up on that.
And he
pick
doesn't
up on
understand that the guy doesn't want to. You don't understand that you don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Oh,
that?
really? The steak and potatoes,
Yeah.
were they good?
Oh, exactly.
That's what I'm picturing.
Maybe that's what it is.
Huh.
I'm gonna look into this.
That could be a real fucking problem in a relationship if you're married.
Hey,
Yeah.
and isn't he now divorced or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I think I. That was so quick. I didn't have time to even process it.
Give me the shoes.
No, I like
All
it.
right.
My
no,
son
those are
bought
so cool.
These,
I know, they're
these
the fucking best.
Kith Converse collabos.
No free ads. Pay us, Converse.
Yeah, in 2016, after 18 years of apparently a pretty good marriage. I mean, so shitty.
I mean, so shitty that
Maybe
statement,
they asked
apparently.
him. Maybe they asked him. He goes, "I thought it was pretty good because he just wasn't picking up on the fucking nonverbal."
She's doing this. At dinner. How was your day,
I
honey?
don't know why we divorced. I thought it was fucking great.
Oh, it was great.
Did you have a nice day today, sweetheart? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking great.
My
Cool.
day was wonderful without you here ever. Oh, that's awesome. This marriage is
Wow.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Happy anniversary, sweetie.
Oh,
And
man.
like, oh, you too, babe.
And then he just does this. He just does this.
See, I'm the complete opposite. I think I pick up on shit that isn't even happening.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll be like, oh, did I fucking make that guy mad?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Are
do
they
that
not
too
talking-
much.
That's me all day.
Are they not talking to me anymore? Because did I say the wrong fucking thing?
Yep.
That's a very common thing, though, I think. Especially
Why
with
did he
comedians.
look at me like that? Why did he fucking look
Yeah.
at me like that? You know?
All day.
I think that's a big thing with comics. I think because you got to overanalyze everything. That's so many times I'll leave something and I'll be like, well, they hate me, you know, or something like
I'm the same
they
way.
fucking hate me. I fucked
Or-
up that goodbye.
Yeah.
Or not even instantly. Have you fucking left something feeling, oh my God, that could not have gone better? And you're walking to your car. That was pretty good. Well, it was okay. You get to the car, open the car door, it's in the car. I fucked that up.
yeah.
I fucked that up. Yeah.
I've had that with the listening back to sets. Like, because
Oh.
the sound will never be as good as when you're there. Like, even last night, I listened to some of it. I was like, oh,
Yo,
this
that's-
wasn't as good as I remember.
That's so hard for me to do.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
This hour that I have available now,
Go get it.
Go Venmo him.
Right here.
I had to listen to it so much in getting it ready, and when I first listened to it, I'm like, damn, that's a good hour. By the time I was done, I was like, why am I even doing this for a living? How am I?
Yeah.
Maybe I should go work
Isn't that crazy?
at the post office.
Uh-oh, COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, no, I agree. Hey, buddy, you were in San Diego. You already
I
had
know
it.
you were in Pacific Beach.
I'll just stay like this, I guess.
Pacific Beach, also known as COVID Beach.
Yeah,
That's
COVID
where they
Beach.
beat the shit out. Somebody got. Oh, dude, Pacific Beach, a bar in Pacific Beach, last week I think. If you look it up, a bar manager there got knocked the fuck out because he asked a customer to put a mask on,
Oh, Jesus.
and it turned into
It's
a
very
big brawl.
PB.
I was
Very
gonna say, it
PB.
makes a lot of sense.
There's video of it too. He got cold cocked.
Oh, I hate those videos.
Yep. This guy, he was asking a customer to put a mask on.
Jesus.
And he was the manager of the bar.
Yeah.
And the guy threw a punch at him,
Fuck.
bloodied him up a bit. I think he broke his nose.
Jesus Christ.
Could be
PB,
making
there's
that part
PB.
up.
This was actually the show I did was in Chula Vista, which is basically Tijuana.
Oh, Chula Vista.
It's like
Chula
right. It's like
Vista.
the lowest you can go.
So let me
still
ask
being
you this: it was in
California.
Chula Vista, right?
Yes.
Were there Latinos in the audience?
A few.
No, let me ask you this: was it all Latinos in the audience?
95%.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like a Chula Vista to me.
Yeah.
Latin shows can be really fun. Really good times. They can, I mean it. It's not a nonverbal cue.
Did I just?
I didn't go, Latin shows would be really fun. I miss
That
all
show,
shows. I miss
hey,
all
that
shows.
show sounds amazing.
Yeah, no, it was pretty, yeah. And the guy who
Dude,
doesn't pick
was
up
it
on it.
was it fun?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
I love you
And-
too,
Yo,
Chris.
hey,
Yeah.
Will, I want to hear way more about it.
Okay, well, actually, so when I got there, it just doesn't get it.
He's got the
That's what I think it is.
The NVLD, whatever
Oh,
the fuck it's
NVLD.
called.
NVLD.
What the fuck is it called? Non-verbal diagnosis.
Non-verbal
serial
fucking
killing.
fuck
Oh,
something.
Yep, fuck something.
Everything's a diagnosis. Well, good for him, I guess. He figured something out.
Yeah, man, look at that. All I understand are the words he says, of frequently understanding things in their most literal meaning. I don't.
So
Which
that means,
he
like-
said helps with his comedy. By the way, all those things are really, this is him in quotes, really great for writing jokes. They're just not good for one-on-one relationships. Man, that does make
Yeah,
sense.
he's reflecting on his relationship for sure, I guess.
Cool. Quarantine's been good for something.
And there's nobody more straight shooting than comedians. If you're sitting at the cellar at a table, or if we're sitting at the comedy store, nobody is more direct and busting balls more than a comedian.
Yep.
Like, why are you wearing those fucking pants, you weird looking piece of shit today? You know, like, we'll
Yeah.
just go right for the heart.
Yeah, oh, we're
we do
pieces
it on
of
this. Yeah, so it's because we could take it. That's what comedians do. Okay.
You know what else he did
well,
at 55
you look
years
fat.
old? You know what else Chris did at 55? He just got his first tattoo.
Wow.
He had his first tattoo, and he got it alongside of his teenage daughter. Him and his teenage
It
daughter.
says
when he got-
NLVD.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
That's cute. How old is she? 11?
It says teenager.
Oh.
Teenage daughter. I don't know.
Well, when I saw Cindy Crawford's son tattoo his face, I realized all tattoos his face. And he's type that in for a
That's how
second.
you
Type in his
know
son.
tattoos aren't gangster.
Yeah, they're not cool. Like
Not
they're
gangster at
They're
all.
not going to keep you from a job anymore. Is what it says to me.
They're not edgy.
What am I looking at?
Not edgy. That's the best
What-
way to put
sorry,
it.
I'm not confused now.
Cindy Crawford's son,
Face tattoo.
and
What's
he's
his name?
he's a handsome man. Presley.
Presley Walker Gerber.
Yeah.
Wow, what a name, you know. Is it Gerber the are they heirs to the baby food?
I don't know, but he was a handsome.
Oh, look at that. Oh, one in the
right.
beanie. What are
On
you
the
talking-
beanie is where his face tattoo.
Oh,
is.
got it. Here we go.
Wonder what it said. Oh, okay. And then look at his
Misunderstood,
fucking hand. You know what I mean? Look, I'm so hardcore.
But that's
I'm
just what
I'm
it is
from
now.
the
With that.
streets. They want dude, those rich kids want so badly to look like they're fucking from the rough streets. I'm from the mean streets of Calabasas. Don't fuck with me, man. If you want to fucking go, let's meet at the Coffee Bean.
He's a
discuss
male
it.
model and all this shit. You know, he's a handsome man. But that's my point, though. This generation, that's
It's
what they
not
do.
edgy. It's not edgy.
It's not edge anymore, and I guarantee
be
he's not
cool.
even doing it for edge. But like, you know, like,
He was doing it for edge. If he's
Probably,
posing
yeah.
like this.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
my thing to that is, it's like those movies about the future that you see,
Mm-hmm.
and like everybody's got like barcode tattooed on their neck and like their face. You know what I mean?
A
like
robot
even
eye.
a teen, yeah, and like fucking spiky ass pink hair, and that's their way. Like it's the future. You know, and they're bad. Those are bad future movies.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
might be right,
Yeah.
because it's feeling like you're gonna have 11-year-olds at the bus stop.
got
Sorry, at the
grandmas and
hover
stuff.
bus stop.
Yeah.
You got grandmas and stuff getting tattoos now too.
Yeah.
It's body art. It is art.
It is
I will
art. I've
say
always
that.
wanted a full sleeve.
But
Can't do it because my dad is alive.
Yeah, your dad wouldn't allow that, huh?
He doesn't want me to have a tattoo. That was a big reason when I was a kid.
I got mine with my dad.
That's cool. See, that's cool.
Yeah.
My dad's too old
My
school.
grandmother wasn't very happy. She was
Really?
really upset. Yeah. I remember when I had my hair long when I was a kid, and I put it in a ponytail once, and she threatened to cut it off when I was asleep.
Whoa.
Oh, my grandma didn't fuck around. These people came. I heard a story once of my dad's older brother being chased. He was trying to pledge a fraternity or something. Donald Trump. He was trying to fraternity or something. And one night there was some hazing or some shit, and the guys chased him home, and he comes running into the front door, and my grandmother went out with a shotgun, and chased the kids down the street shooting a shotgun over their head.
Jesus,
Shit like that.
that's pretty dope. They're tough, man.
They don't fuck
Women,
around.
women, they don't fuck around back then. No.
They don't fuck around.
They get punched and they throw a punch. That's what happened back in their day.
Yep.
You know?
Fisticuffs.
They were toughums.
Yep. Now you throw a punch, you get canceled. You get videotaped by anybody that's standing around. You get called Karen or Kevin
Yeah.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to do a voice and then I had a phlegm in my throat. All right, so I don't need the okay. And I picked up on that nonverbal cue.
I wasn't sure. That was a test.
You don't
That
have
was a
it.
test.
You're good.
Yes!
Yeah.
Maybe I do want it. He's one of the most successful comics of all
True.
time.
I know, man.
Fuck!
Damn
True.
it.
Yeah.
He's probably there's probably some
Keep squeaking,
sensitivity
Cher.
issues that we have that he didn't have.
Yeah. All right, we got emails.
Yeah, we do. Let's hear from the people.
What if it's Chris Rock? Hey man, stop talking about my shit.
Let's do. I mean,
I'd be so happy if he wrote us.
commercial reviews. This is from Luke.
What's up, Luke?
Hey gents, Luke here from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Became a Mufasa member last month, and I'm loving it.
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Nice,
thanks,
thank
man.
you.
For the review portion, I had actually thought of sending you guys cringy or so bad they are hilarious commercials. Some locally done commercials are just too good. Here are some I found below.
I love
wanna
local
watch them?
commercials. Yes,
Sure.
please. Remember the RV guy?
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Those
this
all over
fucking
you-
thing.
yeah.
Whatever he said, yeah, it's the best.
Fuck it.
We used to go play basketball at Bob's Discount Furniture.
All right, so we pulling these up.
Bob Discount Furniture is what Tracy Morgan always mentions about his Walmart accident.
Oh.
He goes, I got hit by a Walmart truck, not a Bob's Discount Furniture truck, because it's like it was a big thing in New England. Bob,
Well, they're all over now.
come on down.
Yep. That little puppet guy, huh?
This is for
Well,
Gold.
he just built like a puppet. He's not a
Yeah.
puppet.
It's Goldberg and Osborne. I don't know what
The
this
injury lawyers.
let's see.
Fuck yes.
If you've been in an accident, it's not funny, and it's no joke.
Okay.
You may be seriously injured
Wait.
or have lost
Wait,
a loved
stop for a
Who
second.
thought it was funny?
Nobody thought it was funny. Go back to that family for a second, though.
Why'd that boy look like he was photoshopped in?
He's photoshopped in.
Oh, 100%. No one's that small.
Yeah.
And why is that lady so huge?
It was so proportionally just off.
Who
way
fucked
off.
this up? Okay, go ahead. It's not funny.
seriously injured
This
or
commercial is
have
hilarious.
lost a loved one. For 23 years, Goldberg and Osborne has helped our clients get the compensation they deserve.
Robot voice?
We have more certified injury specialists than any other law firm in,
In Arizona.
There you
So
go.
if you've been in an accident,
beautiful
call Goldberg
fucking
and Osborne, the
eagle.
injury lawyers.
What does the fucking
What's with the
eagle have to
eagle?
do with it? The
'Cause
eagle and
they're
that very
eagles.
like
They're-
patriotic music. No, no, no.
They're legal eagles.
Have you been in an accident? It's not funny. But wait till you get a load of this commercial.
Let's look at this one.
Yeah.
This is Bang Bang.
Also, support your
Fireworks.
local businesses, though.
Oh no.
This is Bang
Alright.
Bang Bang Fireworks. All right, YouTube. Fucking Jesus. Hold on.
Support your local businesses if
That
you're in the
lady's
area.
great.
Enjoy yourself, but we will be mocking.
Yeah, we will be making.
Thinking of the holidays, think bang bang.
No ass.
That's hot.
Wow.
Think boom boom. We have a huge selection of 500 grams to light up your sky. That's
Oh.
hot. Hot? Oh, buy one, get 3 free. Now that's hot. Come see the Bang Bang Lady on 431 South, just 8 miles south of the 280 bypass. Oh, cool, hot. Come see Boom Boom for your fireworks at Fireworks
Whoa.
Night.
I gotta be honest.
That's hot.
I gotta
Okay.
be honest with you. I'm in. I want to go to this
I
store.
want to go to Bang Bang Boom Boom.
That's fucking great.
That place looks
That's great.
hot.
That's great. Good for them.
I love that commercial. Where is it? Can't be Arizona.
Is it called
too.
Bang Bang Boom Boom?
Phoenix City, Alabama.
Oh,
Good for them. That's a big ass store.
Bang Bang.
That's a big ass.
The lady on the
What?
left
Oh,
is Bang Bang.
Jesus,
Did
Will.
you say it's a
Get
big
your head
ass-
out of the gutter.
It's a big ass store.
It's a big ass
That's
store.
a big
Look at
ass
it.
store, man.
It's like
That's
a Home
lot of big
Depot.
asses at
That's
that
funny.
store. Bang Bang Boom Boom.
We got
It's a
this one.
nonverbal cue.
This one, Jones BBQ and foot massage. Hey, don't have those two things. in the
I
same
will
place.
disagree with you if I'm having
Wow,
a good
Will.
goddamn meal.
Barbecue and foot massage.
Oh, I've seen this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Barbecue and foot massage.
Get it?
Come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat.
No.
America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down,
this guy's a
enjoy a
comedian.
meal, and
Oh,
get your
okay,
feet
that's
rubbed.
fake.
We'll fry anything you want for $5.99 as long as it's friable or edible. We're gonna make
Actually,
it
never mind.
deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken
Oh, yeah,
you
look
didn't
at
even
that.
know was friable. The
Disgusting.
beak, the feathers. We'll fry candy bars. All that
Oh,
good
Yeah, no, this
stuff
is a
you don't
comic.
really know
Yeah, it
This
has
is
to be.
parody.
I've
It
seen
has
this
to be fake.
before. I've
Yeah.
seen this
That
guy
shit
before.
Is hilarious.
It's
When
really.
he
Oh,
say,
that's
come get.
16 million views.
As soon as
Yeah.
he said, "Come get this shit," I'm
Yeah,
like,
when he
oh.
said, "Come get this shit,"
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
I mean, the last one's about cancer. I'm like, I don't know if I want to play that one. But
I mean, hey,
fucking, I guess.
our job is to find the humor in everything.
17 seconds. They're really getting to the point.
I know, right? Cancer sucks.
You might have cancer. Call here.
Know someone who's battled cancer or just want to show
Yep.
your support for those who do? We can help you do it with style.
Oh, no.
Cancer
Oh.
Sucks apparel is on sale now at shopcancersucks.com. Join
It's
us
not
in
even
the fight
a cure,
against
it's just the-
cancer. Shop now.
Just trying to monetize
clothes.
cancer. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not donating anything. though?
Cancer. Wait a minute.
Buy
That
our
was.
tote bags.
I have tote bags on the way to chemo.
I love the actors. Hey,
What the fuck? It's a family
Yeah.
doing something together.
Well,
I'm too.
they did
sensitive
all
to-
of them. They did the point at you.
Mhm.
They did the hold the thing, and then they did the point at themselves.
Yep.
And then they did the bad dancing.
We don't like cancer, but we got fucking shirts. and we don't give a shit about anyone but ourselves. Cancer sucks. All proceeds go to us and no one else. Buy a goddamn shirt. If you have
Cancer
that,
sucks.
Thanks, Luke. That was great. Those are fun.
thanks, Luke.
Dude, I like Bang Bang Boom Boom. That's my
Bang Bang
favorite.
Boom Boom is great, and they sell shit that's fun too.
Yeah.
So I'd actually go there and buy something.
Both those two women,
here we go.
fun.
Walk out with a
Product,
firework. Yep.
fun. Commercial, fun.
Store huge. So you can kind of run around and
Fun.
light shit off.
What is this?
This is from Angie. I believe Angie Miguez.
Hi, Angie.
Panda request. Hi, guys. I would love to hear... we do have a Goldbelly suggestion, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Somewhere in Lafayette, Louisiana. But she says, hey, guys, I would love to hear Brent and Jason do a voiceover to this short video I captured of the twin pandas playing, fighting, and falling. They are really silly animals. I mean, of course we're going to do this. These guys doing voiceover for pandas? That's like that's our whole podcast. I mean, this is already my favorite thing.
Oh, shit. Look
Wow.
at these guys.
All right, you guys ready?
Sure. Oh, fuck, okay.
Which one are you?
I'll be the one on top.
Okay. How the fuck is Brett? I haven't seen him. I knew he was
Oh, shit.
Where the hell is he?
Oh,
I'm
God.
looking
Okay, come on.
everywhere. I don't see him. Brad?
Up here.
Brad?
Up here.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Look at
head
you.
rush. Get up. Oh, my God, my tits. Jason, where'd you go? I'm over here.
There you are. Hey, Brett, come on down. What are you doing up there?
I thought it was spaghetti.
You're making a panda of yourself. Let me get up there with you. That looks fun.
It's not spaghetti. It's rope.
Fun.
Oh,
Spaghetti.
oh, my nuts.
I'm
My nuts.
on
My
my way.
nuts.
I'm coming up. And give you a hand.
Yeah, I need help.
A panda, walking up a panda log.
This tree tastes kind of nice, though.
I'm a panda, playing on a panda log.
I told you not to sing the
with
panda
buddy
song.
Panda Brent. Hey, buddy.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Get out.
Watch yourself.
Get off my
Watch
panda
yourself. Watch yourself.
You're biting my ear. Brent, you're biting my
I'm
fucking
gonna,
ear.
cause I'm gonna fucking
Ow,
fall. I told you
ow,
not to rush.
Ow.
Told you not to rush.
Oh, my
Settle.
goddamn panda
Settle.
ear, son of a bitch.
Jason! Ow, my nuts! Oh shit! You piece of shit!
right.
I'll get you.
I'm in.
All right.
Where's my voiceover career?
Oh, well, that was perfect. Panda Cam.
Panda
Cam.
That's a thing, right?
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a big
Fucking
thing.
make that cartoon.
I love it.
Wish I knew how to animate.
I know.
We could make that right now.
Oh, thanks, Angie.
That was fun.
Angie,
Made us wish I was.
you
pandas.
never let us down.
I love it.
Wish we were pandas.
We got all right. We got Khaled
you say?
or Khalid.
Maybe wish we were pandas.
Khaled says the subject line is Brittany Chronicles. Oh, by the way, shout out to the pumpkin. We gotta shout this out.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
in the frame. We got a Lions Den pumpkin from
Nicole.
Nicole. Thanks, Nicole, for the pumpkin.
Nicole's been killing it with DR
Yeah, this
too.
is awesome.
And it
A
also
little
makes me.
fall, a little fall.
Fall action.
That's
do
what
you
I was
call it?
gonna say.
Action.
That's what I was.
Jesus, Jason.
That's what I was gonna say. It makes me happy because like summer's been such a disaster.
Yeah.
It makes me like, okay, fall's coming.
I love that she put the falling leaves on it. There's a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, you made that very clear off camera.
I've never been that aggressive about a jack.
Pumpkins or fall. Halloween is jack-o'-lantern. That's what he said as Jay
I
was
yelled at
saying.
my
Alright,
guys
Jesus.
about it. Yep.
I was like, okay, obviously Jason's been a dad in a neighborhood for a long time, so he understands the difference.
Next from yeah,
Just a panda walking up a panda log.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Khalid says the Brittany Chronicles.
Khaled.
Khalid. Hey guys, big fan. However, Detective Jason didn't do his job on the Brittany Chronicles.
Excuse me?
She's been posting lots of red shit all over her Instagram, and people are saying it might mean I'm in danger. You might want to read some of the captions on those posts too.
I'll look into it.
Recently,
Yeah.
news.
Thanks for the lead.
Recently, news have come out that she doesn't want to perform anymore. What if she was stopped against her will? Also, keep in mind that we don't really know who announced that she's stopping, nor do we know whether she's aware of #FreeBritney or not. Your podcast is the shit, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She is aware of it.
She's aware of it, yeah,
She
yeah.
went to court, and all the people were standing out in front with their Free Britney signs and shit.
Don't act like Detective Jason doesn't know his shit.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
no,
You
I don't
came
tell
in
you
a
how
little
to,
hot.
Hey, I don't tell you how to do your job. But thanks again. A lead is a lead.
A
So
lead
thank
is
you
a
very
lead.
much, Khaled, for the lead. And I'll look into it. I'll definitely look into it.
Detectives need their leads.
And I'm
You
gonna
came in hot.
take a bite out of crime.
But,
go.
Scruff McGruff,
Scruff.
Chicago, Illinois.
And we got another one here from Greg.
I want to hear that song.
I think I'm getting the zip code wrong or whatever, but I know that's the Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois. 60602.
Should we look it up?
Yeah, I don't
Scruff
know if it's
McGruff.
60602 though. I don't even think that's enough.
Oh, Chicago, Illinois is the first thing.
Oh, yeah, look at that. There he is. Help
Good.
bad. Take a bite out of crime.
Oh wait, hold on, this is a better one. No.
Yeah, play it. I want to actually hear this.
Mr. Panda, climbing up the panda low.
Here's my nephew
Here it
Scruff, about to run into trouble again.
Hey, Bobo, where's your video game? In here. Oh, look at
His name
this.
is
Uh-oh, it's my dad. So want to hold it? What do I do?
If you get my new comic activity book, More Adventures with Scruff, you'll find out what you can do about
Wait a
bullies
minute.
and guns.
Tell him now. Tell him what to do
No,
now.
No, you got to
If
buy
you
shit.
had my book, you'd know it. Bang! Oh, shit.
And you'll see lots of games.
Cool.
For your free copy of my new comic activity book, just write Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
60602 is what I said. It's 6065.
I mean, the fact that you remembered the Chicago
That's
Illinois
amazing.
part.
Amazing. I didn't even knew that.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that since
I
I was
don't
in
know.
5th grade, but
Wow.
I got a number wrong though.
I mean, the fact that you
Hey.
shot it.
Rough McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. It's 52.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that out of the way because I'm sure there'd be emails about it if we
Yeah. You got the zip code wrong.
didn't. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot piece of shit. If you don't know that it's fucking 52, then you're a moron and you deserve to die.
Chicago.
Hashtag free Britney.
Yeah. This is from
Oh,
Greg.
yeah, us like that. Just read the email.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, kind of. Subject line is catching your dad red-handed, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What?
Here we go. Hey guys, Greg Bain here from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, aka Drake Country. Love the pod. It gets me through the work week and brightens up my day. Huge fan of Brent, stand up, and Jason is like the funniest dad. I wish he was my dad. Will is cool too.
Oh, Jesus. This guy's having
I
problems
was
with his
in
dad.
Ontario. I was in that area. I mean, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying get a blood test, but whatever. But go ahead.
Anywho, just watched the Meow Meow episode. I mean, the fact that we can say that that's an episode,
Yeah.
the Meow Meow episode.
So dumb.
Meow, meow, meow. And at the end, you guys were talking about dads snoring and stuff. Just wondering, have you ever caught your wondering if you've ever caught your dad jerking it late night? Because I know I
No.
have on several occasions.
Several?
What? It's a liberal household.
Several? I remember coming downstairs in the middle of the night and caught my dad passed out on the couch watching porn and then waking him up and him being startled and saying things like, "Oh, I was just watching this HBO movie and I guess this just came on after it."
It's a good excuse,
Anywho,
though.
keep up the good work.
Dick
Love,
in
peace.
his hand.
Yeah, right.
Dick
oh,
in his
what?
hand.
Ah, shit. I was watching Inside the NFL, and then Showtime Late Night came on. And
Boy, Dad really loves the NFL.
several times.
Love. He
Yo,
says,
his dad's got to get his shit together.
Several.
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 I've never caught my parents.
Never.
I never caught them doing anything sexual ever.
Same.
Never,
Never.
ever, ever.
I think that was gone. I will say this though. I would sleep on the couch when I was a kid too, and we would have like HBO free preview weekend, and late night would be like Taxi Cab Confessions and
Yep.
those things. And I do remember one time innocently I did fall asleep on the couch, but I had to watching a movie because we never had HBO, you know. So it's just like and I fell asleep, and my mom came downstairs to the sound of and I was asleep on the couch. And she just turns it off and puts a blanket on me like, I don't know how to deal with this. I will also say I've never been caught, but I remember I went to a concert once, and this was when I was a senior in high school, maybe a senior in high school, one of those amphitheater shows, and they were handing out condoms at the show, you know? And
Wait, in high school?
yeah, but you know, it's adults are there and shit. So we're using fake IDs, and like friends are trying to get drinks, and they also like, dude, they're handing out condoms like a safe sex kind of thing. Like, you got to grab some condoms, even though none of us were sexually active.
Yeah, because
I
we're
had,
going to use all of them.
yeah, I had like two friends who were like, 40 when they were 14, so they were the only ones having sex. So I grabbed like a bunch of them, and I had them in my pocket, and then I came home from the concert, and I fell asleep on the couch, and when I woke up in the morning, on Saturday morning, they were all. I at some point at night, I took them out of my pocket and just put them on my body, like unopened. So there was just about like 12 condoms all over my body,
Unused.
unused. And I knew my parents were both up because they left the house, which means they both saw me like that.
Oh, they both looked at you and went, that's ambitious, buddy.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, and so
Don't
hot
worry.
ears.
Don't worry, Jerry. He's not even going to use one of those.
Well, the thing is that they left, and then my dad goes, we got to talk when I get home. And I'm like, oh, no. So I have him and I'm like scared.
talk.
And then my dad comes upstairs. He goes, hey, let me talk to you for a second. I go, Dad, they were free condoms at the concert. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they were on me. I don't know what the hell that was about. But, my dad goes, listen. Your mother's upset, but don't worry. Just be safe with that stuff and keep it in your room, okay? And then he kind of gave me the pat on the shoulder and walked away. And I said, that's the first time I realized my dad just gave me permission to have sex.
Yep. but what it did, and what you might not even have known at the time because you were a kid, it kept you from going fucking crazy with it.
Oh yeah, or
because
rebelling.
This is the mistake that most people make is they tell you so much not to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Don't watch that thing. Don't talk to that person. Don't go out. All of the things that they tell you not to do, that's the thing you're going to be like, what's the big deal? I want to go see what this is about if they don't want me to do it so bad.
I wasn't supposed to go to that concert.
Yep.
And I was so mad that they said that. I don't want you hanging out with those. I go, I'm going because of that.
Yep.
I know I was.
I never, my parents, I didn't have the overbearing parents that told you not to do anything because my friends that did were fucking nuts. They were the ones, drunk at the high school party with their face in the fucking dirt,
I never got drunk.
Don't drink. And you know what I always thought was very interesting? The kids that I grew up with that that had money, their parents were like, "Don't drink. Don't drink." But their parents had just fully stocked bars in their house.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We never had alcohol in the house.
No.
I took my mom's alcohol the first time I ever drank.
I didn't have it in the house.
Same.
And if I did, they hid it, and I didn't know that we had it in the house.
Never.
I have it in my house. A lot of it.
And it's tough, I guess, when you have a teenager. I never think of it.
I gotta go home and drink.
Then we'll have a cigar after this.
Yeah, we're gonna have a cigar.
Well, that was good. You don't need to slap your knee. See, these are the non-verbal cues.
This is what we're getting.
This is the verbal cues.
If you guys don't know, Will's under the table going.
Yeah. He's
let's get this fucking thing wrap this up.
He's ready to move on. He's like, I'm done with this. Fuck this. I got TikToks to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think
pay the rent.
We're an hour. It's like that's a good life lesson.
We're not an hour.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I could see it.
We're over an hour.
But I think that's a good way to end in the sense of, I like that advice. And that's what my dad did with me, which was interesting. I used to say that on stage, but I said, I realized that my mom still sees me as her little boy, because that was another thing my dad said. Yeah, your mom still sees you as her little son.
Always.
But
my
just
mom
be
sees
careful.
me that way. I'm fucking gonna be 50.
Oh, my mom,
and I love her. She's the best.
Yeah, she's the best. That's what moms are there for. They're always gonna treat you like a little kid, like their little boy.
One more story with that same kind of thing with my dad.
Please.
I think I've told you this story. One night I took my dad's car out. I believe it was a Sunday night because he had to be to work at the next morning, and I took his car. Yeah, can I use a car? Mm-hmm. And I ended up going to what they used to have. They used to do hotel parties where somebody would get like a hotel room and a motel, more like it, and we'd all party in a motel room. Well, I ended up staying and spending the night and waking up in the morning going, oh shit, I got to get to the house. But I got to the house in time.
Yeah.
For him to not be, because I was using his car and he had to go to work.
Yeah.
And I remember pulling up to the house, and my dad was standing out front reading the paper and a cup of coffee in his hand. Didn't even look at me when I pulled up. I pull up and I'm like, fuck, it's going to be weird. He's standing out there waiting. I walk up and he just kind of goes like this. I hand him the keys. He goes, you might want to go talk to your mom. She's pretty mad at you. All right, see you later.
Yeah.
Because he knew that I wouldn't make him late for work or I'd be a dead person.
Yep.
I guarantee he was like, oh, trust me. He'll get here.
He'll be here. I'm going to read the paper and just wait.
I love that.
That's awesome, dude. Well, I love that. Will's attitude has shifted. Other than that,
Will is in done mode right now.
He's done his shit.
chilling,
He's got to get back to his dope ass apartment life. I'm, you know what? Fuck this. You stay here. I'm gonna stay at your place. I want to see what's going on.
We're gonna go
over
make
there.
TikToks at your fucking apartment. How about that?
And then just cut to me later tonight.
And your TikTok followers are just dropping. You're losing.
Brent, I think your place is haunted. There was some giant man with a trench coat. I go, yeah, okay. First off, that's Alvin. Second, he just comes in and out to get some treats.
And does Puffins always talk? Is that like a thing?
Yes. Puffin's alive.
Puffin's chatty.
All right, we love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Or whenever the hell we see you, if the world doesn't end.
It won't.
Bye. Oh, that was ominous.
We are friends, digging each other.